In this video, we're going to show you how to connect an external LED. And to do that, we're going to need a few extra parts. Here, we have the Arduino as we've seen before, but we've got a couple new parts. This is a breadboard. It allows us to connect on a temporary basis. Unlike a PCB, you can make changes to a breadboard as you please, plugging things in and out as needed. The PCB is excellent for after you've got your design down pat and everything is known. And when you're experimenting, the breadboard is the way to go. To be able to use the breadboard, we have some jumper wires here, a resistor, which is going to limit the flow of current through our LED, and the LED itself. So let's explain each. The breadboard is made up of little connections underneath it. So between A and E, all this row is connected, but it's not connected to the one next to it. They're connected in line, and it continues all the way across. These rows here, the positive and the negative, are connected across this way instead. And so if you connect something here, electrically it's connected there and there and there. Same with this one. If you connect something here, electrically it's connected to anything along here. And this is mirrored onto the other side. We use the jumper wires to be able to connect electrical circuits to the PCB. So let's go ahead and connect 5 volts to the positive rail. Now, the entire rail here is 5 volts. Let's go ahead and connect negative to ground. Okay. We have positive here all the way across, negative here all the way across. To be able to connect an LED, we need to use something called a resistor. A resistor resists the flow of electricity. Basically, if you connect the LED straight, there's nothing to slow the flow of electricity, and it will likely burn out in a shorter lifespan. So we use a resistor. You can see that the circuit flows from positive to here, across, into the resistor. But it's not going anywhere yet. This is where the LED comes in. The LED, you'll notice, has 2 different length legs. So this is the positive because it has additional, is a good way of remembering it. And this is negative, it's shorter. So electricity flows into the positive and out of the negative. Unlike the resistor, the LED must go in certain order. The resistor has no polarity. So following across, positive goes into there, goes across into there. The reason that we've made it in this direction is there's no electrical connection between these 2 legs, because things are only connected vertically in this section of the board. The reason the LED is not on is because we haven't completed the circuit. To be able to complete it, we need to bring this leg to ground. So if I take this one here, anything on that line there, our LED is lit. So that's a complete circuit. To be able to do something a little bit more fancy with the circuit, we can connect this back into pin 13, which we know is going high and low. So if I disconnect from straight power into pin 13, it flashes the LED. So this is the most simple way of controlling an LED. The program that we had written before is now controlling an external LED, and this is the same concept for anything moving forward.